Good morning, butterflies. Happy Easter. It's Sunday morning. It's kind of rainy out, so I thought I'd get kind of going on some of the things I want to share with you this week about worms. Mrs. Young knows a few things from the butterflies class over the last few years about worms. One, did you know that a worm has a pointed head but a round bottom? That's something I learned. Did you know that a worm does not have arms? It does not have legs. And worms don't even have eyes. That's right, they don't even have eyes. Worms do breathe through their skin. They have tiny little holes that cover their body. They're called spiracles, and it helps a worm to breathe. And a worm's skin needs to be moist and wet. If it dries out, the worm will die. So, in order to start some activities this week about worms, I thought I would post this first video. And what we're going to do is simply look at the word worm. W-O-R-M. Can you figure out which end is its head? That's right, this end, because there's a little bit of a point. This is the end of the worm because it's round. I believe a video that Mrs. Kim posted last week shows that even more clearly than my worm here. Anyway, I'd like you to draw yourself a worm. You can ask Mom and Dad for some help if you want. And then I want you to divide your worm in 5 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then taking a pen or a pencil, I want you to practice the letters W, O, R, and M to spell the word worm. And I bet you can guess what I want you to do next. That's right. Cut the letters apart, each segment, and then put your worm back together. Make sure the letters are going in the right direction. If you want to color your worm a brown type of color or even black, go right ahead. If you'd like to take a pen or a pencil and go over your worm with some very small dots to represent those spiracles that help the worm to breathe, you could do that too. I've added a few. Not very dark, not very big. But this is a good way to get started on what we're going to learn about worms. Also, the weather tomorrow is probably going to be really good for digging up some worms. So I'd love to see if anybody takes a picture or even a video of you holding a worm. Take care, friends, and I will talk to you soon.